Hi guys, today I would like to set one more scenario to set up the Cisco SD-WAN components in the local network. As a topology today, I also had the manager, controller, and a validator. But now they had the public IP instead of private IP and the gateway on the switch 01. Um, They are behind the firewall, and the firewall today is the Palo Alto. It's facing to internet. Connectivity between the Palo Alto and switch are using private IP, same like topology. And same as usual, at the outside, I had the one more edge router and connect to the ISP router. And after done on configuration, my expectation, the router can join to my manager successfully. Okay. Um, because the step to onboarding controller, validator, and manager the same like previous video. So today I just forgot how to set up the policy static ground on the firewall Palo Alto to onboarding edge router success. Okay, first let me show the status of my components: system manager, zero controller, and zero validator. Okay, I had the one edge router here, but now status is down on not reachabilities. Okay, and this is the Palo Alto firewall. I had the two interface, one point to the my switch and another point to the um, ISP router facing to internet. So the first step I need to do is set up the static ground on the Palo Alto point to the destination is the SD-WAN subnet, and the gateway is port on the switch. So when the traffic come to the ISP route to traffic to my firewall, and my firewall will route the traffic to my each components. Okay, so I need to go to the network using the virtual router here and use the default profile and static route. I need add one more to the 81. Okay, and also the prepare the 81 subnet here. Okay, and interface I need Ethernet 1/1, 1/2, 1/2, and IP address 10.10.10.2. Okay, and metric let me modify 1 and destination try this one. Okay, okay, one more static route to set the default route or to the ISP1, allow traffic from inside to outside. Default route and okay 0 0 0 0 and the next hop interface Ethernet 1, next hop's IBRS 112.1.1.1 and okay. Okay, so my static route hidden one point to the SD-WAN subnet and another point to the ISP1 for the allow traffic from inside to outside and allow traffic from outside to inside. So next step I need to create a policy to allow the traffic, right? Okay, because my north south traffic from outside to inside the red and detonate and the rest on the public IP. So which scenario I don't need use the NAT on the policy, only to allow the communication. Okay, so go to the policy and security policy and the new one. Yes, it's new one. And the first policy I need to do, I need allow communication from the SD-WAN subnet to the outside. Okay, so the name allow SD-WAN to internet and source address. Source address zone. I need join the SD-WAN zone. It means the inside zone. And the source address, I join the SD-WAN subnet. In my case, subnet is slash 29. Okay, and source user, source destination, any destination, join the zone, outside zone, and destination address, any, and destination device, any, application, any, and important is service. Cisco also has the range, right, range box to open for the connection between the controller, validator, or manager to the edge device. So in the revolution, you must refer the Cisco document and set up the correct range box for your environment. In my labs, the risk is 0, so I choose any. Okay, action allow and log as log access start. Okay, so this is enough for traffic from inside to outside, and another one I need allow traffic from the edge router outside to inside. In my case, I need the three policy to allow traffic from edge router to manager, from edge router to controller, and edge router to validator. Okay, one more. To manager and the source destination, any source any source zone, I need to outside source address, any destination zone, inside zone, and destination. Let's try the my manager, this one, and application, any service, any labs, so I try any. Okay, and one more for the controller. Okay, the source destination same, outside destination, source destination zone, inside destination arrest, and my controller arrest. Okay, application any, service any, action enable locked, and action allow. Okay, the last one for validator. Okay, to validator, so arrest, so zone outside, so arrest any destination zone inside, so arrest my validator. This one application any service any action allow log access and stop. Okay, so the policy I think is enough for allow communication uh, from outside to inside and out inside to the outside. So let me commit my configuration, review, change 20. Okay, routing table, static routes to 81 backup IP address, interface, destination, default route, IP address, next hop. Okay, destination, okay. The policy allow it one to internet to outside from inside. So that's user application. Okay, okay. So commit. Okay, configuration committed successfully. And now let me go to the router on site 10, router 1, and check. So SD-WAN control connection. So what happened? So SD-WAN control connection. Okay. Now I had the smart, I had the VBON, I had the vManage, and I had the private caller is public IP, and the key public IP also the public IP, right? It's different than the uh, NAT scenario. Okay, so let me show SD-WAN control local property to check the certificate installed on this router. Okay, original name, root CA change status installed, certificate status installed, validity valid. Okay, adjacent number, serial number, what hops, check. Okay, this is my VBON address with walk, default walk. Okay, okay. So let me go to the validator and show orchestrator. So orchestrator connection, and right manager had to a core, so a line a connection. Now the p private IP and p public IP has the same value on the public IP. Okay, then different than the NAT scenario, right? And now let me go to my manager GUI and check what happened over there. Status, reachability. Okay, good, right? And I had the CPU, I had the hardware information over there. Okay, now let me try to boost the template to the edge device. I also prepare the device template for site 10 for save time. So now I just attack device. Okay, and fill the value. Host name site 10 router 01, system IP 010 0010, and site 10, and update and NAT. Let me check the configuration. Okay, config different, special different. Okay, everything look good, right? Okay, config device. Install fails. Let me check what happened. Okay, sorry, is this a mistake? The wrong IP assigned on the well, give Ethernet one. So they come back, fit the template, and in the file, no, this one, I think this one. Okay, this one. Okay, we did. Where's IP address over there? The 6 not 5, and this is 30, not 29. Okay, 112.1.1.6 30. Okay, update. And now come back to the device template, attack device one more time. Okay, this is okay, and attack and filter value. Okay, no need. So update the NAT configuration. Configure different. If you want, let me check the interface rest. Okay, this one. Okay, I configure device and few seconds. Okay, now let's successfully attacked to device. Okay, back to monitor device and see. Okay, still reachability reviews. Okay, a device. Okay, everything look good, right? So with this scenario, my component has the public IP and has gateway on the switch, so the edge traffic will not go to the firewall because they are same subnets, and the firewall needs set the routing point to the my SD-WAN subnet. And on the firewall, I don't need use NAT because the source arrest and public destination arrest on is the public IP arrest. Okay, so the design is simple than the NAT scenario, right? Okay, so thank you for watching the video and see you in next one. Bye bye.